Hello everyone, welcome back to Service Studios, and today I'm doing the review on the Ninjago Legacy City Garden set. And let me tell you, this is absolutely beautiful. I do have the Ninjago City set, the original one, so we will be combining them together. So make sure that you watch to the very end of the video so you can see that happen. Alright everyone, let's get into this amazing set, but first let's look at the minifigures. So we're gonna get through these minifigures as fast as we can. This is Master Wu. He is made of this lovely gold color, celebrating 10 years of LEGO Ninjago. He has some cool braiding on the back of his head, and he comes with this really cool stand. Comes with this gold rice hat. As you can see, has lovely printing all around his legs, his belt, his torso, and his face with this really cool Asian looking beard. Next we have the ice cream man, which comes with this cool little scoop and this ice cream cone with an apron with this logo on it. He has a nice smile and his glasses, and a little blue cap on. You can see he has the logo on the back as well. Really cool figure. Next we have this little child with a VHS tape. I haven't seen one of these in forever. He's wearing this cool little shirt with this design on it with a blue beanie. He has a hoodie printing on the back. And a lovely smile. Next we have this lovely lady with a pretzel. She's wearing a pink shirt, overshirt with purple pants, some nice long braided hair. Next we have this really cool villain with this like bionic eye who has dual molded legs, just randomly in here. What do you know? These are the same dual molded legs, I believe, as the officer who got, in the Imperial Star Destroyer, the UCS set. Comes with this really cool bladed weapon right here. Some nice detail in the back. And some nice detailing in the front as well. Next we have the other robber with a very nice, I think it's called a gator. Some very nice printing along here, the foot, the legs, the belt, all of it. Everything just matches so well. I love the orange arm that matches with this side of the torso. In contrast to the other arm, also has a bionic eye patch. And on his back, he has some very nice printing as well. Before we get into the characters with the double-sided faces, I like to show off this little cute husky dog that we also get. And on top of the dog, we also get this very cool looking Clean and Droid. If you remember the Clean and Droid from the very first city set, it did not look as cool as this guy. Because of a very nice red cap with a shovel. And I love the way that they designed this head. It looks very menacing without the hat. Very well designed droid. First off, over here we have a lovely purple-haired woman in what appears to be a black belt karate uniform. Has some very minimal printing on the back, and her double-sided face is one that is a little bit frightened by something, which is surprising since she is a black belt. Now, I am not a LEGO Ninjago fan, but I do know that he is of some importance. He's a character. He has a cool guitar shirt. I do not know what his name is. Some nice gray splotches on his dirty pants. He also has this very cool Lego gaming controller, which looks very cool. You have Tor right here with the whatever guitar band that he's following, and his double-sided face has very cartoon animated angry eyebrows. Next we have this dude with very wacky hair with flowers. He has some nice, looks like pins or patches right here on his sweatshirt. Very nice smile with a dark blue pants. On the back he has a single yellow stripe, and his other side of his face is one of anger. I love these bangs that get in the way. It's very interesting. I think he got rejected, unfortunately. Next we have this robber female who has these lovely trousers and this maroon torso with very lovely detailing. Looks like it's over a shirt and such. She's carrying a diamond. She has the lovely baseball cap with the hair molded onto it, and some nice gray stripes on the back. Her other sided face is her masked face, so that the cameras cannot pick up what she looks like. This next character I do believe is a fangirl of Lloyd, or as his father calls him, Lloyd. She has the green ninja right there on the front with a nice winky face with short blonde hair. And yep, it says Lloyd on the back. So she's obviously a fangirl. And there's her other face right there. Next we have this cool dude with a eye patch flipped up. I believe his double-sided face is the eye patch flipped down. Has these nice sideburns right here on either side. Black hair, has a satchel, has a very cool like leather jacket that he's got on. He's got some sort of a circular symbol on the back on his jacket. And there's his other face with the eye patch down with still the same sideburns. This character is Lloyd's mom, but apparently this is his mom in the TV show. His mom in the movie was apparently different. So, fun fact for you there. She has glasses, nice smile, gray hair, has this very nice little like green bandana around her neck, and a nice over jacket with undershirt. She has these sea green pants and some printing on the back. Here's her other face, which this facial expression is used a lot with older women minifigs, and the double-sided face is used a lot, and I honestly don't see what's the point, because they all look very similar between each of their double-sided faces. This is the same face used in the bookstore, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. This guy is a traveling salesman and has the most detailed iPhone or just cellular phone that I've ever seen in Lego. It has even the phone call button, iTunes app, Wi-Fi, cellular reception, battery, apps around. It's just so well detailed. He has a nice little man bun, a little mustache, and a little scraggly beard. Has some very nice suspenders and a tie. Comes with a briefcase. There is nothing inside the briefcase. And he has these suspenders on the back, and his other double-sided face is one that's a little bit more angry and frustrated. Next minifigure we have is this lovely lady with a black leather jacket and striped undershirt with some nice blue pants. Lovely smile and a very high black sort of like ponytail bun with a chrome hair tie. Some very nice back leather printing, and then this face of more determination. Next figure we have is young Lloyd with his lovely green eyes and bowl haircut with a very nice green ninja outfit on with a gold chrome dragon printed on it with some nice clips. The short legs. It has some very nice back printing with a symbol as well. Here's his other face, a little bit frightened and scared. Next, we have a really cool ninja, so cool that I don't even know his name. He has foot printing, lovely belt printing, legs, everything about this just looks phenomenal. He has the sword holder in the back with some more back printing with some gold stripes, black stripes. Show his face without the hood. That is his front. And he technically doesn't have a double-sided face, but he does have back face printing, which is, I'm assuming, something to do with his, with something mechanical going on in him. Next we have is the red ninja, who I also do not know his name. He has some very nice robes right here with a belt, chrome gold printing as well, same sort of design as on Lloyd's. He also has a katana holder on his back with some cool back printing as well, with a very nice maroon head tie. Here's his face up here with a nice little patch above his eye. Probably got injured in a fight. And more of a happier, goofier smile face on the back. We do technically have 3 other minifigures. This one is a suit for a ninja in case they wanted to go fight some crime. It's a very different design for the robes on this one, different clips. It just has a translucent green head to hold the head in place with a symbol on the back and the chrome gold dragon print as well. We have, I believe, Mr. Hans Noodle Bar, I believe his name is, with 2 bowls. He is technically not the guy. He is actually part of the display of the restaurant for his noodle bar. So it's interesting that they only give us the guy on the front of the restaurant and not the actual chef. It comes with a rice hat, 2 rice bowls, lovely, simple printing, and a Fu Manchu. And finally, we have an all-gray statue. Seems like a statue of a warrior. Very nice chrome haircut at the top, who stands amongst the temple. Let us first start off with this lovely temple area. I love these new designs for the lily pads. These are just really much better than the green art palettes that they used to have. We have 2 red bridges that lead to these lovely orange flowers, this stone walkway, and this very intricate small temple. This temple has a lot of detailing going into it for being the size that it is. These stone walkways continue up to this statue with these pillars by it, and that is the statue that you saw in the minifig part section of this review. I love the island and the different green slopes that accompany it. Next we have is the very first level of the city gardens, and let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on. Very just really cool designs and usage of different building techniques, especially in this pillar. You can see that on the inside there's this translucent pink light. You have this lovely little flower out front with this pink frog right there. As you can see, the different colors underneath the water gives a depth look. You have some more greenery closer to the sidewalk and black underneath to show deeper waters. You have this really cool tree with the roots. This tree was so fun to build, let me tell you. And you have this lovely little bird's nest up on top with the lush green leaves and a nice little bench to sit out and look at the water. As you can see, the usage of green weapons as leaves, which I think is also very clever, and a little porch out here to step outside and take a look at the waterfront with a nice little outdoor light. This is one of my favorite parts of this entire set. The fact that you have water pouring out of this sewage with this cool water piece, which I think is the same piece that the Iron Man minifigure uses sometimes. It's just so creative, and it really does look like the water is flowing out of this pipe. It's just such a great detail. Moving along, we have this mini bonsai tree. We're using a gray beanie as a rock and a very cool bush with 2 two stone creations by it. We have a little soup sign out front with a window to order, I do believe. And also along here we have what we can look on in the inside of this little antiquity shop with two lanterns and some cool dragon designs. I'll show you more in depth inside later. And we have a little table outside if you want to order some noodles from this little stand right here and then go eat. To get into the first room, the antiquity shop, there's actually something really cool underneath it, so we can take this entire thing off. And underneath we have this little box with a sticker on top. I don't know what it says because I don't read Ninjago. If you open it, there's a translucent green piece in there. I'm not quite sure what that represents, but must be something. We have some gold bars, I'm assuming, some I'm not quite sure if this is silver, like silver bars or something, but we do have some two green katanas and a golden minifigure statue that's being hidden underneath this antiquity shop. And what's cool about this shop is that you can actually, there's a little trap door to access a lot of it that you can flip up, and you can access a lot of that cool stuff. On the inside, you can see the door to the main entrance, the map of Ninjago. You have the ladder moving up to the second story, which I'll show in a moment. I really love this part. You have a little mannequin with a top hat and a mustache on, which I think that's really funny. You have a little display stand over here, a lovely little bookshelf. And I do believe there's printings on the ends of these books. You have some other detailing in the corner over there. You have a lovely little scale that's just chilling out, and a trident on the wall, as you can see, with some cool printing moving along. If we go around this way, you can see the little stand that you can stand at and sell the items inside the shop. Here is the back of the tree with the little common area with a table. Very interesting usages of the pieces to make 4 legs right there, which I think is very creative. And the little stand right here. You also have the prices listed right next to it with a pot and a noodle bowl ready to be served. And on the inside we have 2 doors. We have a little sink for sanitation because you gotta clean your hands before you process foods. And on the other side you have some, looks like spices and some condiments and stuff for the guests. And that is pretty much it for this small little first level. Now if we add the houses on the top, let's add this one first. Now adding this on, we have some lovely piping designs along the wall with a hypodermic needle to show some piping. We have a little plant in the window, and as you can see, it is very much open in here with some nice roof tiling along the side. We have a teacup at the windowsill, a teapot, and we have a little like meditation area, it seems like, with some cool paintings on the inside, a very nice red door. On here is a very cool metal window. This is another one of my favorite parts of this build. And then if we look on the inside, you can see there's like that little plant in the window, a place for you to enter the door, and that is how you access the ladder going down right there. So there's a little hole in the floor so you can access this second floor. If we add the second floor on top of this little noodle bar down here, we have this satellite dish, nice little translucent blue sign with 2 lovely windows. This also has a hole in the floor, but there's no ladder to get up to it, so I'm not quite sure how they expect them to do so. But yeah, I guess that's that. There's some very cool stuff up here, like I believe these are like toy sailboats, a plant. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but this bed is so amazing. It has the stickers, so It looks like the sheet is coming over. You have a nice little dresser, toy red car, a lava lamp. I love these windows right here with the brick built curtains. Those are really fun to build. Turn it around the other way. We have a lovely Ninjago city poster with a little action figure in the corner there. And something really cool about this is that if you take off the sheets of this bed, on the inside there's a little dagger. Not quite sure why you're hiding a dagger inside of a kid's bed, but it's there, so that's fun. Before we move on, there is this little like plane up top here that can swirl around and such above the room that's connected to the second floor, which is a nice little detail to add. Along here you have the finished tree that has the little special 10 years Ninjago sign on it, and you have a lovely couple of railings here with some very interesting details, and this is made of a blue snowflake and some cracked gold eggs. Some cool signs as we continue, very reminiscent to the original Ninjago city. Along the back here we have the ice cream shop. This little walkway right here to the stairs going up leads to the third level. You have the air conditioning vent, and you have a dropped ice cream cone with a heart-shaped stud to show the melting ice cream running away. I think that is so clever. Right here you have some Xbox controllers making the roof, and over on the front you have some butcher knives making the roof, which looks very nice. There's the walkway up to the third level from this angle, and you have a little poster of a penguin right at the ice cream shop. You have the ice cream name up here with the same ice cream shop symbol as you saw the man wearing, with a very cool diner-like style window with a sign that says open, I'm assuming in Ninjago. If we look inside, this is some of the most detailed ice cream parlor that I've ever seen in Lego. You have little prices up here, which is very expensive, with a little table. Come along this way and look at it from this direction. It is just so well detailed. Let me just point out everything. We have the metal cups up here for blending glass. I'm assuming like some spices or whatnot. You have a sink right there. Allow me to open this door to get a little bit of a better angle. You have the waffle cones and the regular cones, and some more, I guess, condiments or something, or just decorations for the ice cream. You have this in a glass. Not quite sure what these are supposed to represent, but it's something. You have like 5 ice cream flavors. Looks like birthday bash over here, mango, pistachio, something like that. And you have the classic orange lights in front of the glass right here as you order. So a very cute ice cream shop. Up top here you have the noodle bar, and that's where the minifigure goes right there. This roof has been used. This roof has been made using hot dogs. Once again, very interesting. I love the front. It looks very much like a noodle bar with a poster. You even have a little recycling compost bin out back, and a little table with another poster and a air conditioner with a very cool pipe that goes around. If we look on the inside, we have the menu up top, and you're supposed to put the cook in this little like glass area so people can watch him cook from the outside. You have a little lantern with a lovely flower bed outside the window, and you even have space for 2 people right there. Very romantic spot. That little container right there is the soy sauce. The classic Kikkoman brand of soy sauce has that red top, which I think is just amazing that Lego didn't like put salt or pepper or something. Like they took an Asian soy sauce brand and actually made it into Lego enough that I could recognize it. You have the lovely rice paper like painting up top, and this a really nice little area to sit down and eat some soup with a friend or maybe even a loved one. Here is the flower bed outside and the window to see the chef cook from that angle. The majority of the third floor is a museum with very cool bright colored designs, very reminiscent of the Chinese New Year sets last year with the teal, orange, and yellow and red. But the way that you're able to access the museum is actually around the back. So let's move around that way. Back here you have a lovely, there's the staircase to get up to the third floor through that hole. You have some lovely flower beds and some cool metal gates around here with a telescope outside this particular apartment that goes around to a balcony. So in here you enter with a really cool compass door handle, and inside this first room is the gift shop. And the gift shop has like some cool postcards over here or something. I'm not quite sure exactly what these are, but it must be some sort of thing for the gift shop of a museum. You have some photos, something right here, and a little cash register to cash out. Now this is one of my favorite parts of this museum. You have a little turnstile for people to walk through. So, you know, it counts the guests and how many people come in. I think that's just amazing. It's so cool that they used like that piece for it. You have some security cameras. You have a blue diamond encased in here. If you go through and continue through this museum, you have some paintings, some pictures. You have some lights right here. You have some more paintings. I love this little wall area because you have this glass casing of this golden dragon head, and it just looks so good. You have this little shelf over here with a minifigure and another compass. You have a lovely painting, a cobra's head on a staff. You have this like dragon in the window and another security camera and another window. This is a kind of cool feature. So if you want to steal something from the museum, you can't get through the front, this little painting here actually lifts. It's supposed to lift up. There we go. And then if you look on the outside in the alleyway, what's this? Another poster, but it looks like the bad guys have already started to drill through it. So I guess you can't really lift it up with that there anymore. But you just take that off and kind of remove the poster, and there's a hole to get into the museum. Kind of a fun little play feature, if you will, if you want to try to make, you know, I guess if you want to try to make a robbery scene or reenact that somehow. Over here you have a little nice lookout from the hallway, flower beds, and as I said, the balcony. On the inside here we have a very nice studio apartment. We have a plant with a light, the little painting easel, and they are painting the Lego Ninjago City Garden set. That is Legoception. They have a little umbrella in those cans, umbrella cans or whatever. You have a little like TV up here, which is really cool. Focus, there we go. Another light, a little plant right there, and a lovely bed to sleep in. Very crammed quarters, even more crammed than the previous Lego Ninjago City apartment, but a cute little art studio. I guess art doesn't pay that well for probably beginning artists and stuff, so makes sense to be a small apartment. One quick thing to mention about this museum is that on the top you can put a roof on, and there is a little like fossil animal hanging up above with a lovely tree. So if you were to be underneath, you'd be able to look up and see a lovely glass roof with a fossil hanging up. So that's just the cherry on top to this museum build, really, is just being able to see that fossil. If you climb up this little like ladder right here, you can reach the top level, which you have a little tree right here growing out from the stone structure. And over here, you have a little plant on this table in this little like temple area that's Has a very cool roof design. And over here you have this interesting safe that you can just pull open, and there's a light blue wedge in there. Not quite sure what that represents either, but just have these random Lego pieces in the bottom of these buildings. One more thing about this cute little temple on the top is that if you lift these shingles on these sides, or I guess if you just take them off, you can lift them and they usually won't come off, or they will. You have these, I guess just stuff hidden up here in this little rafter area. You have 2 roller skates right there and I guess a skater's helmet. So yeah, I don't know why that's up there, but it is. If you'd like to get up to the ninja's hideout, you have this really cool mechanism that you pretty much just do this, and now there's a ladder to climb up, and it doubles as sort of like this gate to keep people out as well. You have this really cool poster, which you can switch it out with other posters by lifting this up. I'll show you where the other posters are in a second, but you can just pull it out and put it back in whenever you want, with some cool lights down here at the very bottom. Over here you have the cool little hideout with a shrimp on the front, which I love that. You have a little telescope over here with a little rack for hats and clothes and coats. You have a swivel red chair right here that is very cool. That looks extremely comfy in front of a TV for them to play their video games with a poster of a little family photo, I think, of whatnot. But you have all that and a very cool little pixelated video game that they're playing on that table. Over here you have the arcade, which you can actually play. You can, if you press this down, you have this little ninja guy in there that goes up and down. Let me try to get a better angle. Who's trying to fight the dragon, but you can press this lever down like such, and he can hop up and down and try to take out that dragon. Let's see if I can do it with this. Yeah, something like that. He hops up and down, and it's kind of cool. You have some sticker decals on the side of the arcade game, and you also have that lovely translucent pink pieces to show some cool lighting as well. On top you have this little skylight right here, but on the inside is where you keep the other 2 posters that you can flip out with that. This poster, you have this little Indiana Jones, or like camping or adventure sort of like poster or whatever, and over here you have a shark, big mechanical shark or something. I'm assuming these are movie posters. And on the inside, that is where we keep the blue ninja outfit, just in hiding in this little tower. There's one more cool feature about this tower. You have the secret room. So if you place this on top, first of all, this tower looks beautiful, looks very immaculate. Just, oh my gosh, the pink, everything just fits together so nicely. It just looks so perfect with these little radar dishes. But if you take off the very top of the tower, 2 hands for this. After you take the top off the tower, you can see inside there's a little secret room, and it's a secret command center. You can sit down right there and I guess have vision of the entire Ninjago City Gardens, with it looks like a couple suspects over there, right there. And yeah, just is a really cool little extra thing that they decided to add. One last thing, this set does come with a little cute little like a getaway scooter, like flying scooter, that you're actually supposed to put a robber on, and they're supposed to be flying away from the museum after they've stolen a diamond. And that is the Ninjago City Gardens. This is what Ninjago City Gardens looks like next to Ninjago City. Here's the front, and as you can see, it just works so well with these railings being super flush together, even the walkways down here. If you look at the back even, it looks immaculate. You have just the water running into each other, and It has this just natural flow to the entire thing. It just looks so great. Lots of people have asked me, which one do you like better? Do you like the city or the gardens? And just from a visual standpoint, I have to say the gardens. I mean, look at it. It's literally night and day. You have vibrant teal, violet, light greens, dark greens, like everything that's popping out to you, orange, pink, like deep red. You just have all these amazing colors just working together. It makes sense because it's a garden set. Over here, it's more of like a, this is more of like a retro sort of like, I don't know, it feels more, this feels more 80s or something. Like it has like this sea green and like this light green, this baby blue color, this brown. Probably one of the only vibrant parts of this is the cherry blossom tree and that crab restaurant right there. The ATM is cool, but like you have this like light yellow. It's not as eye-popping, which makes sense because this was built earlier. So you know Lego has improved with their build techniques and their color in general. But this set is good. But they both were $300. You get objectively more pieces and more stuff out of this set than this set. There is more space in this set. A lot of this set. I think there may or may not be the same amount of rooms, but there's more stuff going on in each of these rooms than the city set. In an apartment, you get like just a bed with a dresser in one of these rooms in this set, but in this set it's like crammed, packed with stuff, and there's just the intricate detailing and everything is just more consistent here than it is in this set. So I would highly suggest City Gardens over the city, which isn't a really hard decision since the city has been retired. But it just, I mean, it's bigger, same price, amazing minifigs. I love the rooms in this one. This set kind of takes the cake over this one, over the top. But together, combined, they look absolutely great. Let me just show you the back again, because I think the back is probably just one of my favorite things to look at. So while we're here, let's rank this set on the Sawyer Studios Lego tier system. This set is so amazing. And I think I have to do it because of how great of a deal this is, how amazing this looks, and the detail. I think Lego really outdid themselves. I think this is gonna have, this is the very first set I'm giving this ranking to. Top notch, UCS juggernaut. That's how I'm feeling. This set, when I saw this set, when I built this set, looking at this set, I feel like this is the same feeling I'd have if I was looking at a UCS juggernaut. Maybe not exactly the same feeling, maybe a little bit under, but it's definitely better than an awesome eBay deal. Like this set just is amazing. It has to be in between the two, somewhere in between. Better than eBay deals, maybe not as much as if Lego released a UCS juggernaut, but it's definitely, it's like a 1.5 on like top being 1, bottom being 10, like top tier. I guess I should probably flip that because top is usually 10. 9.5, this is a 9.5. So it's just absolutely amazing set, and I'm just so happy that I have it and to display it and everything. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Click that bell icon if that bell icon is not on so you don't miss out on the content that I am posting. Also check out that Discord server link. That invitation had been expired for a while, I just realized, so it should be fresh. That should work now. Please check that out so you can get updated on future uploads and live streams that I may or may not be doing. Also, comment down below if you're going to get this set. I highly suggest it. It just is beautiful. If you're into modular builds but not Ninjago, I'd still suggest it because this is just an amazing modular build that any person would appreciate, and it just blows my expectations out of the water, and it's such an eye grab. It's just so beautiful, so intensely beautiful. I love it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.